Hi guys, welcome to Scotsman in Bulgaria. We're here in the garden on a late autumn's afternoon. It's actually about 20 degrees, which is a wee bit strange, but hey ho. Now today we're on a little autumn tour, just as a kind of wee catch up for you guys, what's happening in the garden. So I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, it's going to make it a fairly short one, so it's not too long. Okay. Right guys, that's our tulip bed. It's looking a bit bare and it needs one last little tidy up before the winter comes, so that's good. And our sink area has all been tidied up. So there's still a few leaves on the tree to fall off, but I just love the way the sun is shining through there, it looks awesome. So the garden's looking not too bad. As you can see, it's nice blue skies. It's looking fantastic. So we'll first quickly check on the chickens. You might have noticed I've actually painted the gate and painted all the posts so they're a bit more protected over the winter time. The guys are just chilling at the moment. Look at the gate. And here's Miss Ducky. Hello. Hey. Hopefully in the springtime we're going to find her some friends. Hey. So the birds are doing really well here. Hey guys, you just chilling out? Yeah, you wonder what's going on. So as you can see they here, the birds have been busy scrummaging away, and when they do that, they're doing their mud baths, which they like to clean their feathers. And here I can see that they've been actually scratching for bugs and that sort of thing. Hey guys, we put some straw down not long ago because we had a few days of heavy rain, and this place gets muddy as anything. There's our main boy Cracker. Hey Cracker, you're a good lad. And then here's the chicken coop. And we put some extra bedding down for them at night because it's actually beginning to get really cold at night now. So we'll, I'm going to collect all the leaves from the rest of the trees. We're going to dry those out and then we'll use them for bedding for in here. So we're going to see if we have any eggs today. Now this is a rubber egg, and that's a rubber egg as well because this entices them to lay more. So we've actually got 2 eggs here and a rubber egg, and a rubber egg and a normal egg. So we've got 3 eggs today. And there's someone's trying to say hello. Hello. But this is perfectly natural. This time of year the birds do tend to slow down on the egg laying, which is understandable because it's starting to get cold and it's in nature they're not going to lay as many eggs. Hey guys. Now you'll see on their backs are looking a wee bit bare on some of them. That's just our man there servicing the girls and using his claws to grip on them. and sometimes it can be a wee bit too rough. So you'll find that when you've got chickens with a cock rope. And that's our feeding station. Right, we'll show you the rest of the garden. So I'm right at the back of the garden here, because that's the chickens, the greenhouse. And here we have our bunnies. Hello. These are two girls, and they're doing really well, aren't you? Hello. Oops. So at the moment we still don't have names for these girls, so I'm going to put a wee link on Facebook if you guys can put some names down for two girls, and we'll name them. So we're hoping to next year start breeding with these guys, with this handsome fellow here. His name is Milka, which he had his name before from the previous owner. And yeah, he's very much happy to see the girls. When he sees them, it's like, whoa, hey Milka. And they've got the little treats there. Hey. So this is our brood store here, which is for next year. This stuff will be hopefully seasoned by then. So this was cut fresh only a couple of months ago, so this needs to dry out over the winter, spring, and we'll use it next autumn, and this should be nice and ready. And the idea of you season your wood is that when you burn it, you get the proper heat from it. It doesn't produce lots of smoke, and it's the most efficient. And under here we have lots of hay for the girls, and we've got straw in the other store, which we use for the chickens. So we're by the greenhouse now, and obviously we've been using this tank, which has been very useful over the summertime for watering in here. And I've opened up the tap so there's any water that's in the pipes can freeze and not burst any of this, which is important. So we have in our greenhouse, we have onions and we have carrots. So the onions we will stop watering, so the bulbs swell up and we can use those in the springtime. The carrots are still growing, which is good, and hopefully they'll get to a good size. They're about a finger size at the moment, so I just want those to be a bit bigger. Let's close this there. And here we have a mixture of different seeds that are growing. We've got lettuces, spinach, kale, lots of different salad, which is good. This has been dug over, turned over, compost put inside, and I've actually repainted the inner and put a plastic sheeting to try and preserve the wood, stop it from going off. So yeah, these guys are looking good. And I've kept some of the pipe work in here so it doesn't get damaged from the frost. And we have our greenhouse bench, which is all ready for the springtime, which is cool. And here we have our geraniums, which are just trying to keep out from the frosts, because a frost will damage these straight away. And eventually I'm going to dig this over and do the same as the other planter, repaint it. And this is celery, so we're actually hoping to grow this, so we're going to this needs to be tied back a wee bit more, and these will grow and hopefully get bigger and get to the celery like we know. So we'll take a look into the main garden. So we're in the main garden here. So this has recently been rotivated, and that again will get rotivated in the springtime, so you just let it rest over the winter. And this is our 3-system compost, which is doing well. This is a mixture of the leaves, grass, there's rabbit droppings, chicken muck, and all sorts of stuff in there, and it's all been mixed through. That's important, is let it rest for a couple of weeks and then you fork it through and mix it well. And it's the same in this one here, because you know that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. When you fork it over, you see lots and lots of steam and you feel the heat, and that means it's breaking down, and that's what you're needing. And eventually these two will get put into the end bin and it'll start over. We still have our rhubarb, so once that dies back we'll cover that over. And there's some more rhubarb here, and hopefully these guys will give us a good harvest for next year. That would be good. So that's looking good. And we have a mixture of smaller onions here, but some of them didn't do so well, but we're just leaving these guys to see what they do. And we have our herb bed here, which we have some dill and sorrel and some parsley growing. And here we did have some cauliflowers, but they didn't actually produce any heads. We think there wasn't enough nutrients, or too much nutrients in the soil, which is made them basically bolt. So they grow lots of greenery, but not enough of the the proper head that you're looking for. And here we have Brussels sprouts, which we're looking forward to. So these guys are doing well. Hopefully they'll be ready for December, which is going to be awesome. And here we have our 2 tanks for our summer shower. Those have been emptied. Make sure that there's no water in there, so that's been done. And we have our wood store for the wood that we're using for this winter. So this is looking good. And then here we have all our twigs or kindling for this stove to get it going, and we've collected also bits of spare bits of little wood that we can use. But all these boxes are basically all the twigs from the trees when we pruned them in the springtime. So you might have remembered in the here we had actually like a decking. So we actually found out it was rotting underneath, so I ripped all this up and put gravel instead, and it actually looks nice. So the raspberries, they're just beginning to die back naturally, which is good. And then next year it'll just be start over again, take all the old and tie up the new. And here we have our bottles of water, which we're going to put in the greenhouse, and that will be used to water the plants in there, so we don't use the mains. We've still got quite a lot of water in here, which we'll put into the remaining bottles, so that's going to be good for spare water. Otherwise the garden is looking good. They had the last grass cut recently. And a little section for the pool. I always look forward to when we get the pool up. That's one of the exciting times. And lastly, this planter has been repainted and plastic put on to keep it from rotting as well. And this is we'll get fresh compost and soil put in it for next year, so that'll be good. And we'll probably put our zucchinis in here for next year. Right guys, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. So but please, before then, please hit the subscribe button and leave a like and leave a comment down below if you wish, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.